Hi, I'm Rina Hindocha. Today I will be demonstrating few basic yoga poses which you all can practice at home. The very first posture is Tarasana. Tarasana is a standing posture. It strengthens our knee, calf and ankle. It really improves our posture and at the same time it reduces flat feet. The next posture is Vrikshasana. It's also called tree pose. Vrikshasana has numerous benefits if practiced regularly. It really improves our concentration, it strengthens our legs and knees, and it also a hip opener. It really opens our inner thighs and it has lot of more benefits to it. So let's practice Vrikshasana. The next asana is Trikonasana. Trikonasana is also called triangle pose. It opens our shoulders and chest. It also strengthens our spine and at the same time it's very beneficial because it stimulates abdominal organs and it also aids in digestion. So let's practice Trikonasana. The next asana is Veerabhadra Asana 1. It's also called Warrior 1. It opens up our hips, chest and inner thighs. It strengthens our legs at the same time. It improves focus, concentration and stability. It stretches each and every muscles in our body and it gives a very energizing effect. So let's practice it. The next asana is Anjaneyasana. It opens up our hips, groins, quadriceps and gives a very good stretch to the psoas muscles. It's very beneficial to the people who have long hours desk job. Also beneficial for cyclists and runners. It really gives a good range of motion to the lower body. People suffering from lower body soreness will really get a lot of benefit from Anjaneyasana. Let's practice it. The next asana is Prasarita Padottanasana. It's a forward fold asana where you need to bend forward. So before practicing this, just remember that people suffering from BP issues should avoid this, and people suffering from lower back pain and who have a very vulnerable spine and lower back should definitely practice this. It's very helpful for tight hamstrings also. So let's practice Prasarita Padottanasana. The next asana is Veerabhadra Asana 2. It's also called Warrior 2. It's one of the most strong and fierce posture, and it's one of the best leg strengthening asana. But people suffering from sciatica, osteoporosis or any leg issues like arthritis, just be careful and do it under a supervision. So now we all practice Veerabhadra Asana 2. The next asana is Natarajasana. It's a dancer pose, and according to me, it's one of the most graceful asana in yoga. It's a standing, balancing and a back bending asanas. It gives immense flexibility in your spine, and with continuous practice, it gives you a very good stability and balance. So now let's practice Natarajasana. The next asana is Veerabhadra Asana 3. It's need a total body-mind concentration because it's a very challenging and balancing posture. And at the same time, it will burn lot of calories. It will strengthen your legs immensely, and most importantly, it will strengthen and it will at the same time tone the backside of your body, your calves, your shins and ankles. So let's practice Veerabhadra Asana 3. The next asana is Parivrata Anjaneyasana. It's a crescent lunge twisting pose. It will really twist your waist and abdominal muscles. People suffering from constipation, gastric issues, indigestion should definitely practice this asanas. It will help you detoxify all the toxins from your body. The next asana is Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. It requires a major opening in the hamstrings. People who are already practicing yoga since a long time should definitely try this advanced postures. It requires your open hamstrings and hip flexors, and at the same time it will challenge your balance extremely. So do try it out. The next asana is Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. It's a challenging balanced posture. It strengthens your legs, it relieves stress and it improves digestion. It needs a lot of body coordination, so please do it under supervision. Let's do Ardha Chandrasana. The next asana is Parshvakonasana, side angle pose. It lengthens the spine, bring awareness towards the side of your waist. Most importantly, it improves and increases your endurance level. Very beneficial for sports people and runners. So let's do Parshvakonasana. The next asana is Adha Mukha Svasana, mountain pose. It's a very strong pose, forward bending asana, and it's very beneficial for tight hamstrings. So let's practice it. The next asana is Bhujangasana, Cobra pose. People with weak back should practice this asana regularly to get its benefits. So let's practice it. The next asana is Paschimottam Asana. It's also a forward bending fold. Very beneficial for indigestion problem, and most importantly, it relieves headache and anxiety, and very beneficial for women suffering from menstrual disorder. So let's practice Paschimottam Asana. The next asana is Purvottanasana, reverse plank. It's a very challenging posture. Open your chest and heart. Most importantly, strengthen your arms. Very beneficial for all the arm balances. So let's practice it. The next asana is Baddha butterfly pose. People with tight hips should practice this. Even I should suggest this asanas to pregnant women also. It opens up the groins and gives them a very smooth delivery. The next asana is Janu Shirsh Asana, one of the best asanas to stretch your hamstrings and calf muscles. The next asana is Vajrasana. It's a twisting posture. It reduces digestion problem and it really detoxifies all the toxins from your body. So let's practice it. The next asana is Sethu Bandhasana, bridge pose. Nowadays, due to long working hours, people suffer with lot of lower back pain. So this is the only asanas which will help you to reduce the lower back pain issues. So let's go ahead and practice this asana. The next asana is Ustrasana. It's also called Camel Pose. But before practicing this, people who have a very weak back should avoid this asana. And people suffering from thyroid should definitely practice this asana. So let's do it. The next asana is Chakrasana, wheel pose. It gives immense flexibility in your lower back and spine. It really helps you in all the advanced back bending postures. It strengthens your back. And most importantly, again, people with a weak back should avoid this posture. The next asana is Navasana, boat pose. It needs a strong balance. It improves your concentration and focus. It definitely needs open hamstrings. It will give a good stretch to your hamstrings. It will improve your balance and concentration. So let's practice it. Thank you so much for watching. Stay fit, stay healthy, eat healthy and keep practicing yoga. Namaste.